fluid connective tissue, lymph. So now coming into what is a lymph and how it is being formed. We have know that it is a fluid connective tissue from where the lymph is being formed. So now imagine that this as the blood vessel which is being carrying out the blood from the heart. And as the blood is being flowing from the heart, the blood flows with a high pressure because it has to reach out each and every cell. So as the blood is flowing with a maximum pressure, here the blood vessels have certain leakage because they are endothelium or they are made up of simple squamous epithelium. This make a certain the content of the blood to leak outside. So what can be coming outside means the low molecular weight compounds as well as water along with the vitamins and minerals who can penetrate through the small openings which are present in between the cell can leak out. But here into the blood, the large size molecules or the large molecular weight compounds will be retaining inside the blood vessel. So the RBC cells are being retained back into the blood, whereas the small sized cell like WBC can leak out into the extracellular fluid. So the water along with minerals, vitamins as well as certain nutrients like glucose and amino acid can be leaked out through the space which is being present in between the cells. So the fluid which is coming outside is called as the interstitial fluid, or simply we can call it as extracellular fluid. As this is present in between the cells, we can also call it as interstitial fluid. So whatever the nutrients which are present here as well as water, vitamins and minerals or the hormones which are being present can be utilized by the cells. Okay, and after that the cells give out the waste materials like the nitrogen or carbon dioxide or the content from the protein can be released out from the cell. So this is again merged with the extracellular fluid. So this extracellular fluid is again collected by a separate network, and that is by the lymph capillaries. So these are the lymph capillaries which receive the extracellular fluid. So these lymph capillaries now open into lymphatic vessels, and these lymphatic vessels are being opened into lymphatic ducts. Okay, so this extracellular fluid which is entering into the lymph vessels or lymph capillaries, we can call this a fluid as lymph. Okay, so this is how the lymph is being formed. So when we in the absorption of the nutrients, all the nutrients like the carbohydrates and proteins and nucleic acids are being directly absorbed into the blood, but not the fats. Fats are being taken out into the lymph in the form of lacteals. So the lymph only carries the fats which are being formed after the absorption of the food. So all these are being carried by the lymphatic ducts. Later on, finally it is being reached into heart. Now let us see how this transportation of lymphatic fluid is being carried out in our body. So if you see, this is the arteriole where the blood is being flowing with a high pressure, and so here there is a leaking of certain fluid which we are calling it as interstitial fluid. The cells take out whatever is necessary, and again the cell give back the things into the extracellular fluid or interstitial fluid that is now collected into the lymphatic vessels. And that if it is flowing into the lymphatic capillaries or vessels, we can call that interstitial fluid or extracellular fluid as lymph. So how this is being flown means, firstly it is received by the lymphatic capillary. From the lymphatic capillary it goes into the lymphatic vessel. From the lymphatic vessel it go into the secondary lymphoid organs called as lymph nodes. Here you can see in these networks the green colored bulged lymphoid tissue where there is action of antigen antibody reactions At this place, the lymph is also carried out. And from the lymph node, it is now going into back again into the lymphatic vessel into the lymphatic trunk, that is nothing but the branching, and from there to the collecting duct or the thoracic duct. So here is the thoracic duct, from throughout the body this lymph is being carried out, and from the thoracic duct with the help of subclavian vein it is being transported towards the right side of the heart, and from there, from the heart again it is being pumped throughout the body. So this is the network or the system for the transportation of the lymph, and we call it as the lymphatic system. So here you can see clearly the right lymphatic duct as well as the thoracic duct. So these are the ducts which are responsible for collecting all the lymph across the body, and finally it is being drained into the heart. So if you like the video, share and subscribe. This is Pravalika signing.